The apple squeeze, yes.
Yes. We're in Lenox. This is the apple squeeze, day 2 of the apple squeeze. This is the Amadeus house. This is where Jane first learned yoga, and Jane is videotaping at the moment.
This is the house.
And
there's a barn in the back.
There's a beautiful barn in the back, apparently. We're continuing Act 1, Scene 2 of Taming of the Shrew, and we're going to walk through town today, so get your boots strapped. I'm not sure what we're going to run into. Could be anything. Starting at line 111. Grumio speaks. I'll tell you what, sir. If you stand him but a little, he will throw a figure in her face, and so disfigure her with it, that she shall have no more eyes to see him withal than a cat. You know him not, sir. Tarry, Petruchio, I must go with thee. For in Baptista's keep my treasure is. He hath the jewel of my life in hold, his youngest daughter, beautiful Bianca. And her withholds from me and other more, suitors to her, and rivals in my love, supposing it a thing impossible. For those defects I have before rehearsed, that ever Caterina will be wooed. Therefore this order hath Baptista ta'en, that none shall have access unto Bianca till Catherine the Cursed have got a husband. Catherine the Cursed, a title for a maid, of all titles the worst. Nor shall my friend Petruchio do me grace, and offer me disguised in sober robes to old Baptista as a schoolmaster, well seen in music, to instruct Bianca. That so I may by this device at least have leave and leisure to make love to her, and unsuspected court her by herself. Enter Grumio and Lucentio. Here's no knavery. See, to beguile the old folks, how the young folks lay their heads together. Master, master, look about you. Who goes there? Peace, Grumio, it is the rival of my love. Petruchio, stand by. A proper stripling and an amorous. Oh, very well, I have perused the note. Hark you, sir, I'll have them very fairly bound. All books of love. See that at any hand. And see you read no other lectures to her. You understand me. Over and beside Signor Baptista's liberality, I'll mend it with a largesse. Take your paper too, and let me have them very well perfumed, for she is sweeter than perfume itself to whom they go to. What will you read to her? Whate'er I read to her, I'll plead for you. As for my patron, stand you so assured, as firmly as yourself were still in place. Yea, and perhaps with more successful words than you, unless you were a scholar, sir. Oh, this is learning. What a thing it is. Oh, this is woodcock. What an ass it is. Peace, sir. Grumio, Mom. God save you, Signor Grumio. Ah, and you're well met, Signor Hortensio. Trow you whither I am going? To Baptista Minola. I promised to inquire carefully about a schoolmaster for the fair Bianca, and by good fortune I have lighted well on this young man for learning and behavior fit for her turn, well read in poetry and other books, good ones, I warn you. Oh, 'tis well. And I have met a gentleman hath promised me to help me to another, a fine musician to instruct our mistress. So shall I no whit be behind in duty to fair Bianca, so beloved of me. Beloved of me. And that my good deeds shall prove, and that his bags shall prove. Grumio, 'tis now no time to vent our love. Listen to me, and if you speak me fair, I'll tell you news indifferent good for either. Here is a gentleman whom I met by chance, upon agreement for us to his liking, will undertake to woo cursed Catherine, yea, and to marry her, if the dowry please. So said, so done, 'tis well. Hortensio, have you told him all her faults? I know she is an irksome, brawling scold. If that be all, masters, I hear no harm. No, say'st me so, friend? What, countryman? Born in Verona, old Antonio's son. My father dead, my fortune lives for me, and I do hope good days and long to see. Oh, sir, such a life with such a wife were strange. But if you have a stomach, do it in God's name. You shall have me assisting you in all. But will you woo this wild cat? Will I live? Will he woo her? Aye, or I'll hang her. Why came I hither but to that intent? Think you a little din can taunt my ears? Have I not in my time heard lions roar? Have I not heard the sea puffed up with winds, rage like an angry boar, chafed with sweat? Have I not heard great ordnance in the field, and heaven's artillery thunder in the skies? Have I not in a pitched battle heard loud larums, neighing steeds, and trumpets clang? And do you tell me of a woman's tongue that gives not half so great a blow to hear as will a chestnut in a farmer's fire? Tush, tush. Fear boys with bugs. For he fears not.
I love this job. I'm just like, this is so fun.
Hortensio Hart, this gentleman has happily arrived. My mind presumes for his own good and yours. I promised we would take contributors and bear his charge of wooing whatsoever. And so we will, provided that he win her. I would I were sure of a good dinner.
Apple squeeze.
Shelley of the Haven, beautiful dog. What's the dog's name?
Raider.
And Raider.
And Raider smile.
Who I just pet for a couple minutes, and I can attest it's as lovely as she looks. Enter Tranio's Lucrezia and Biondello. Gentlemen, God save you. If I may be bold, tell me, I beseech you, which is the readiest way to the house of Signor Baptista Minola? He that has two fair daughters, is it he you mean? Even he Biondello. Hark you, sir. You meant not her to... perhaps him and her, sir. What have you to do? Not her that chides, sir, in any hand, I pray. I love no chiders, sir. Biondello, let's away. Well begun, Tranio. Sir, where are you? Are you a suitor to the maid you talk of? Yea or no?
Wait.
And if I be, sir, is it any offense? No, if without more words, you will get you hence. My sir, I pray, are not the streets as free for me as for you? But so is not she. For what reason, I beseech you? For this reason, if you'll know, that she's the choice love of Signor Gremio, that she's the chosen of Signor Hortensio. Soften my matter. If you be gentlemen, do me this right, hear me with patience. Baptista is a noble gentleman to whom my father is not all I know, and were his daughter fairer than she is, she may more suitors have, and me for one. Fair lady's daughter had 1,000 wooers, then well one more may, fair beyond half, and so she shall. Lucentio shall make one, though Paris came and helped to speed alone. This gentleman will talk us all.
Oh, you didn't know what it was.
So give me lead, I know he'll prove the jade. Hortensio, to what end are all these words? Ready? Taming the Shrews, Act 1, Scene 2, starting at line 250. Hortensio is speaking. We are at the...
Apple squeeze.
The Apple Squeeze.
Lenox, Massachusetts.
So let me be so bold to ask you, did you yet ever see Baptista's daughter? No, sir, but here I do that he hath two. The one as famous for a scolding tongue, as is the other for beauteous modesty. So, the first is for me. Let her go by. Yea, leave that labor to great Hercules. Let it be more than Alcides 12. Sir, I understand you this of me in sooth. The youngest daughter whom you hearken for, her father keeps from all excess of suitors, and will not promise her to any man, until the elder sister first be wed. The younger is then free, and not before. If it be so, sir, then you are the man must stead us all, and mongst me the rest. And if you break the ice and do this feat, achieve the elder, will set the younger free. For our excess whose hap shall be to have her, will not so graceless be to be in great.
Look what's happening over here at the Apple squeeze. Some massage. Spa.
Going.
Tell me if I'm going to run into anybody. Oh, look who's in.
Well, you guys are going to have to help me because we're taping. I'm still reading.
Alas.
Hi.
Reading.
Alas.
This is Lloyd.
You're Alas.
Joel.
Hi.
we
met. I believe we met.
Yeah.
Jane. I'm John.
Hi, John. I'm Jane.
Jane.
Nice to meet you.
And are you interviewing him?
Well, you're going to have to.
I'm the camera
I'm going to have
girl.
to get in this
Oh,
now
okay.
because I'm reading
For
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare and Company?
For his girlfriend.
So you're
He
going
asked
to
me to
have
do
to.
this.
You're going to have to do for me, John. Is hold this. Where was I? I don't know. So understand you this of me in sooth. The youngest daughter whom you hearken for, her father keeps from all excess of suitors, and will not promise her to any man, until the elder sister first be wed. The younger then is free, and not before. So say you well. Well you do conceive, and since you do profess to be a suitor, you must as we do gratify this gentleman, to whom we all rest generally beholden. Sir, I shall not be slack in sign whereof. Please ye we may contrive this afternoon and quaff carouses to our mistress' health, and do as adversaries do in law, strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends. And then everyone says, oh, excellent motion! Fellows, let's begin. 2 lines. Ready? The motion's good indeed, and be it so. Trucio, I shall be your benvenuto.